Welcome back to Eyewitness News this morning. Happy to be joined by Charley O'Hara here to answer your legal questions. Remember, if you have a question, you can call us right now at 436-1212. We already have a caller on the line, so hey, caller, if you're there, you can ask your question to Charley.
Okay, Charley, could you tell me how long it is to file for damages on an operation?
I think you're probably talking about a medical operation with a doctor. I would have to look up to know the exact amount of time, but I think it's really quick. And what I mean is really quick in the law is like a year or two. So, but I think it's even maybe a year. So what you need, if that happens and you think something's wrong, you need to contact an attorney very quickly. Now there's exceptions. There's always exceptions. Something that you don't know comes up later, or you find out something wasn't done correctly. There's exceptions to all those rules, but if something's wrong and you don't think it was done right, you need to get right with it and get there quick to an attorney.
How difficult is it to prove malpractice?
Well, sometimes it's very difficult to prove because, I mean, every case is different. It's kind of like a lot of things that we do either in the law or in the medical profession. Nobody knows, you know, until you get it. I suppose you cut somebody up and get in there, you don't really know what's going on, and obviously there's things that can go wrong just based on the person, so it's not an easy thing to prove. I think sometimes people think everything ought to be perfect in life, and it's not. But I mean, if somebody really messes up, you have a lawsuit.
Right, it's also one of those things that could end up being much more, if your life is threatened, that's one thing. It could be much more expensive if it's something smaller.
That's correct.
And things like that. All right, Charley, I wanted to ask you too, I feel like we say this over and over and over again. We try to reiterate as much as possible. There's a 14-year-old that's being charged with criminal threat right now for online threats because of this whole clown situation. Social media is not the place to do that. You should never do something like that because it's permanent, and that is a serious charge with it.
Well, yeah, I mean, that could actually be a felony. So I've said it repeatedly, you need to be careful what you put online. You need to be careful what you put on electronics. I mean, once it's there forever. And secondly, when we in normal conversation, we have sarcasm, we're kidding, we're joking around, we're doing things. However, when you're writing something down, the sarcasm, the kidding, none of that comes out. And if people take it as a threat, they take it serious.
Absolutely.
It's really something people ought to think about. I don't know why.
Yeah.
People seem to be addicted to getting on the line and putting things on there.
I know. All right, thanks so much, Charley. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for your phone call, too. We're back in just a moment.